Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here with another video for you, and today I want to talk about the Victorinox Bantam. Now, the Bantam is a very interesting pocket knife, primarily because it only has, well, in reality it's got a few tools, but it's probably the one knife that has the fewest tools on it. Now here I have the Victorinox Bantam in Alox, red Celador, and a recent pickup of mine in black Celador. Now this black Celador one has the Weavex logo on the back. And really quick about Weavex, they were a textile company in the 1990s, so they were actually founded in 1999. So that actually really helps me date this knife to at least late 90s to early 2000s. So that's how old this one is, and it came out really good with polishing the scales. Now, what's really interesting on this one is the shield on this one is actually not even applied. It's actually applied under the Celador, and I've never seen that before. But on the Bantam, the only other tool we have is a small flathead screwdriver, and if you have to, you can make it a small screwdriver by using this one, this corner here. Then you have a cap lifter, and you have a wire stripper. That's the only other tool on this one. So that's really interesting. And here we have the red Celador. On all my red Celador models, I actually started putting this olive green lanyard on it, and I still have yet to do that to all of mine. But these knives are very underrated for the capabilities that they're able to perform and the things you can do with them. So I really think that this is a wonderful knife to give somebody that is not into knives. Now, why do I say that? People that don't carry knives don't really see the use for them. They'll grab a pair of scissors, and once you give them a knife like this with a few tools on it, it's an easy introduction to either multi-tools or the Victorinox line of knives. Now this one here is the Bantam in Alox. Now this one, you can't really find it very easily, but the benefits of having this little knife are incredible. This knife is incredibly thin. So for size comparison, here we have basically a Pioneer sized knife, and you can just see how big that is. It's very small. So this is going to be a very compact carry, and people that don't carry knives actually appreciate that because it's not going to take up a lot of real estate in the pocket. So they will enjoy this as a knife they get to try and have and use. Now, I mean, this one has an incredibly strong spring, but I mean, very compact, very simple. And I think it's a wonderful knife to give somebody that's either just getting a first knife or a young person that you really don't think they will use all the tools that are on another Swiss Army knife. So they may not need a corkscrew or a pair of scissors. They may just need a flathead and a cap lifter. So, and the knife. So really, this is a great knife for somebody that just wants to get into the knives or get into the hobby. Now, one knife I want to show you, it's actually not a Victorinox. This is actually an old Imperial from the Ireland factory. Now, this knife here is the Imperial equivalent of the Bantam. Now, this one was a little eBay pickup that I got, and you will see that, yeah, it's lacking in the quality of the Victorinox, but it does have one advantage. It's just a slight tad bigger than the Bantam. So you can see that it's just a little bigger, and that this blade, the one thing I really like about these Ireland knives is look at that leaf blade. I mean, compared to the knife blade that you get on a Victorinox, look at the belly on that. I mean, that is really nice. But, I mean, the quality of this knife is not there. You can already see it bending, and you can see how this would flex under a lot of pressure. Not that I'm using these as pry tools, but just wanted to show you a older copy of the Bantam. So that is my video. I just wanted to really get a quick one out here for you. Victorinox Bantam. Great gift idea for the coming holidays also, if you have a young gentleman that is just now getting into knives, or a graduating student, or somebody that just doesn't carry a knife and may want to get into knives. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for viewing it. If you like this video, give a like and subscribe to see more of my videos. I'm getting a little bit better at the layout and the speed of things. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Have a nice evening or a nice morning wherever you are.